So you know this is the year of the gentleman. I was trying to dress the part. How'd I do? Thankful that the South Bronx Job Corps came through and helped us. They opened their doors to us.
My name is Charlie. I'm an accountant in Job Corps South Bronx. Determined to Education helped me out basically because it made me think as a man, not as a little boy. It told me if you do this, you're gonna have consequences.
And Job Corps and Determined Education as well, they taught me a lot of things. Mostly wisdom.
The young men that were walking in the beginning of the show, those suits were actually donated by you guys. So they're gonna use that for job interviews, and we're looking for more.
This evening, loosen up, loosen your ties, all right? It is not the title you hold, but the position that you play that makes you mean something to anybody.
It's easy to talk about good people because you don't have to make nothing up. Don't need a teleprompter to tell you that God is with you, in you, and around you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Ring with the harmonies of liberty.
In the Google dictionary and to me, I saw that it said, and they defined it as a man of good family, breeding, or social position, a gentle man.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Now I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Curtis Wilson, Vice President and General Manager at American Express.
It's not just about dribbling the basketball. It's about building men, building community, understanding that it's about education. The Mentor of the Year Award from my hometown, my high school, Coach Drew Joyce.
First, I want to say thank you to Cindy. We met briefly last summer, and she saw something in me that evening that she thought that she wanted to recognize. And so I'm very pleased and thankful to be here.
Honoring some gentlemen who mean a lot to me, and I'm thrilled to be here to support them and to support this cause.
Jeff, first get to the mic. Hi, everybody. I love New York. Yeah, I love ya. And everybody turned around and said, that's going to be the nighttime DJ? Oh, yeah. Okay. But Jeff got to accustomed to things quick. You name it, he could do it. We're getting ready to do the show. And brother turned to me and said, hey, brother Slade, I see you. When I see you and I look over to my right and I see you, I know we're going to have a good show. I never forgot that. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. Brother reaches back and pulls folks with it.
Oh, man. You know, the wonderful thing about being in radio is that you're always a part of a moment. And you'll never forget. I have so many of them. Just like you had tonight when Valerie took to the keyboard. That was a moment you'll never, ever forget. Am I right about that? And this is a moment that I'll never forget. I don't get many awards, and this really touches my heart. It's for a great cause. Ever since I've been in New York City, we've always done things to encourage education, and we're going to continue to do that as long as I'm a broadcaster, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Educator of the Year Award, and that award goes to a brother named David Banks. And just the name of this organization is fitting for you, Determined to Educate, because if anyone knows David or spends 5 minutes with him, they know that he is a brother that's determined to educate. And I want to congratulate his table, his family, and you see how smooth he is? That's what I love about David, right? The brother I have never seen, I've known David for a number of years. I have never seen him sweat.
I want to thank Determine to Educate, and to specifically thank Cindy Ba for this award. For those who know, Cindy is a force of nature.
It's so inspirational tonight to see all of the support here for Determined to Educate and supporting their mission, taking care of youth, advancing our communities, particularly advancing our youth. And at McDonald's, we always talk about, and it's from our founder, Ray Kroc, about giving back to the communities in which we serve. And it is obviously what Determined to Educate does, giving back to the community.
Actor, director, activist, Bill Duke, Vincent C. Munn Inspiration to Learn honoree.
It's good to still be black in the game. Still have God in my life, you know.
The Journey to Manhood Award, and tonight we're giving that award to Roland Martin, not because of what you see on the air of him doing all the political stuff, but his whole private life is taking care of kids, his nieces, nephews, and hundreds of other kids.
They have great neighborhoods. Great neighborhoods must have great blocks. Great blocks must have great streets. Great streets must have great houses. And in that particular home, somebody has to be able to say, this is how we're going to live. This is how we're going to move forward. This is how we're going to revitalize our neighborhood.
The reason why I did this is because our students, our children, our young men and women that are growing up, we need them to understand the importance of being determined, which is one of our programs that we're promoting, How You Determine. Also our journal project, our stories that focuses on the intergenerational gap between our elders and our young people.
Life. What is life? And my understanding of life is that it's the experience of existence in the process of death. And in that, we have folks that try to make that dichotomy a pleasant and productive experience for young people.
Thank you to everybody.
Just we can't forget about that. Okay, and why is this important to you today, Determined to Educate?
Well, just the title says it all.
Speaks the volume.
Yes, and so if you could be involved in a great cause like that, and then I think it's worth your time, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here as well.
I think that education is the foundation of success, and I think that good education starts at the foundation.
Our founder, Cindy, we've become father and daughter, and she asked me if I would come, and I told her I would not want to be anywhere else but here, celebrating people who are determined to educate.
I think the cause is fantastic. I think it's a wonderful group of people, and we also partner with American Express and big supporters of the cause.
Stay tuned next year when we name our phenomenal women.
And that was